welcome back to my channel. It's Jerica with Inked.agenda. I thought we'd just sit down and have a little swatch session. So the first ink that I got is this Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. I bought this at a stationery store in St. Louis called Papillon Press. And then I have 3 other inks that we're going to swatch. I was super lucky and I won a giveaway on Instagram from Wearingeul, and they sent me 3 new inks and this nifty little ink and pen rest. I'm going to show you that first. It's this wooden contraption where you put your pen or your dip pen here, and you put your Wearingeul ink in this spot, and it tilts it to like a 15-degree angle so that you can easier get your dip pen in there, have somewhere to put your pen. I really like it. It's nice quality. It's beautiful. And I think it's going to be really helpful. So I'm going to use that today as well. 3 inks that I won are Undine, the Blue Castle, and Emma, which is a glistening or shimmer ink. So I'm going to be using a Speedball B0 nib. I just got these. I've done a little bit of practicing with them, as you can see from a little practice page here. But I'm not super comfortable with it yet, so I'm just going to play around and experiment, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm also going to use my paintbrush and these little Wearingeul swatch cards. I'm going to do this part off camera. I just like to keep a log of my inks on like a little ring, so once I've done my swatch here, I'll hole punch it and I'll put it on my little ring so I can flip through them easier. And then I'm also going to use my glass dip pen. This is the clear one. The blue one is no longer in existence if you've watched my channel before. So this is the same kind as the blue one. Just, it's got a clear inside. I'm going to do the writing of my swatches with the actual pen end. I don't love these, but it's what I have right now. So we're going to make it work. So I think I'm going to start with the Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. I've opened these up, but have not swatched them yet. So you're going to get my completely new reactions. So these Dominant Industry inks come in a little pouch, which is super fancy. And it's almost this like teardrop shaped bottle. This says Pearl Series, 25 milliliters. And then it says Autumn Forest. And if you look at the bottom, look at all of that shimmer. I'm so excited. Off to the side, I've got a towel and a mason jar of water. So the first thing I'm going to do is swatch it on my Tomoe River Hobonichi planner, the weeks that I'm not using. And then I'm going to take my paintbrush and swatch it on my swatch cards. So I agitated my shimmer first. And I'm just going to dunk this Speedball B nib in here. Still don't quite know what I'm doing with these guys, but I'm going to figure it out. So this is Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. And there's a fly on my hand. Ooh, I like that. It's like this really funky, swampy green. But it's got a really pretty, like, pink rose gold shimmer. Ooh, that's gorgeous. And I'm just going to quickly take my paintbrush. And I'm going to, oh, I splattered it. I'm going to paint it onto my Wearingeul swatch card. I didn't get quite enough on there, or enough of the shimmer or something. Okay, so that's just how I do the little swatch cards, and then I'll write the information for the ink down on the bottom. But I won't show you doing the rest of those. I'll just show you my paper swatches. I'm going to agitate it a little bit more before I write the name, because a lot of that shimmer has settled, as you can see. That is super pretty. So this is Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. Again, I got this from a shop in St. Louis called Papillon Press. And if you're ever in the St. Louis area, stop by. They're in Webster Groves. It is just the cutest little stationery store. I try to go in there anytime I'm in St. Louis. They have just super adorable stuff. A good selection of fountain pens and inks. So, shameless plug. I love Papillon Press. You should love Papillon Press too. I think I'm going to go with the Blue Castle next. And then I'll do Undine. And then I'll end with Emma. So I got my nib washed off and dried off, just making sure there's nothing left of the residual ink. Oh wow. Whoops, I got it in with my writing a little bit. But that's okay. That's super pretty. It's like a really light sky blue. Ooh, that'll be gorgeous in the springtime. Alright, this is Wearingeul Blue Castle. You guys will not understand how absolutely flabbergasted I was that I won this giveaway. I have the worst luck ever. I rarely ever win anything. So when Wearingeul tagged me, I was like, why is Wearingeul Global tagging me? What's going on? And I went on there and I saw that I was one of the winners of their giveaway. And I was so stoked. These are also my first Wearingeul inks. I don't have any other Wearingeul inks. So I may have to buy a few more because these are looking pretty. Oh, I like that. It's got some chromo shading going on as it dries. I'm really excited to look at these when they're dry swatches. And then the next one that I'm going to do is Undine. I've seen some other YouTubers swatching this one, and I'm so excited. It looks absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah, so it's like a kind of a grayish teal. I've been really gravitating toward blue inks in my last few purchases. Oh my goodness, you can already see like some pink shading going on behind there. Ooh, I love chromo shaders. Absolutely love chromo shaders. I'm starting to like them more than shimmers. Which feels kind of weird to say. I love my shimmer inks. But these shaders are absolutely gorgeous, and they're so fun to just sit and watch dry. So this is Wearingeul Undine. And then my last new ink is Emma. Look at all of that gorgeous pink, kind of pearlescent shimmer. I'm so excited. I love shimmer. In my heart, I'm still, 13, 14-year-old millennial Jerica in the early 2000s, pining over a fresh set of metallic gel pens. Honestly, that's what this hobby does for me. It brings me back to my adolescence. Ooh, this is super light. This may have to go in a broad nib. I just got my first broad nib while I was at Papillon Press the other day as well. I just got a broad nib clear demonstrator TWSBI, and I'm so excited to see what some of these shimmer inks look like and some of my lighter inks, see how they perform in a broad nib. And as it's drying down a little bit darker than it originally did when I laid it down with the speedball nib. So that's good too. And this one is Wearingeul Emma. Alright, so I'm going to let these dry for a little while. I'll come back after all the swatches have dried, and I will zoom you in so that you can really see these inks up close and personal. Alright everyone, I am back with dried swatches. So I'm going to bring this up here so you can get a closer look. This first one is the Dominant Industry Autumn Forest. And it's kind of like an olive green base color. You can see the base color really good right there. This olive, kind of swampy green with this really bright, like almost fuchsia shimmer. I love this one. I cannot wait to get this one in a pen. And this one is Wearingeul's The Blue Castle. This is a really gorgeous chromo shader. It's this really light baby blue with some like pink undertones and shading. And then that third one is Undine by Wearingeul. It's more of a teal blue, but still with really gorgeous pink undertones. Maybe a little bit of like a yellow in there as well. And then the last one is Wearingeul's Emma. I'm going to try and show the shimmer. Look at that shimmer. So this is this really light kind of cotton candy pink with really pretty pink, almost iridescent shimmer. This one is super light. The base color is super, super light through here. So you'll probably need a broad nib or a stub nib for this one. It felt a little dry coming off of my dip pen. So just be aware that that one might need a bigger nib. Maybe a number 8 nib would be great with that one. But it probably wouldn't show up too well in some of your fines and your extra fines. So just know that if you go into using Emma, maybe try a sample if you prefer those finer nibs. Yeah, those are my new inks. These 3 I won courtesy of Wearingeul. Thank you so much, Wearingeul. I am so, so thankful and grateful. I'm super excited to buy more inks from Wearingeul now. And then this one came from Papillon Press in Webster Groves, Missouri. So if you're over there, stop by and give them a look. All right. Thanks for swatching inks with me today, guys. Bye.